So, law of attraction, right? A lot of people got law of attraction fucked up. But I'm here to try and straighten little things up. People want to manifest things, but they don't understand the law of attraction. It's like a two-way street. But anyway, this day, 7? Yeah, I think it's day 7 of 31 days of podcast. Happy motherfucking Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. But that's what we're talking about today, law of attraction. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because, a lot of people really got it fucked up. I just want them to at least understand it a little better, so they can get the shit that they need. They get the shit that they want. Everything works out for everybody. Cool. With that being said, I am Prez Remo. This is the Prez Remo Show. Tap in. Hey everybody, make sure you guys are tapping in with Dislocation Daily. That is another podcast. It's on IGTV with the homie Jersey Lioness. She got all types of great content every day she got something. She's doing 31 days of podcasts as well. So make sure you guys tap in. That is Dislocation Daily on IGTV every day. Just look for the notifications. Just turn notifications on. Happy holidays, y'all. Yeah, man. So, when you hear this beat come on, it's not Beyonce, bro. It's Remo, okay? This is when I get to do my little singy. Alright, so listen. I'm gonna do me. Me. I've been thinking. I'm scrolling on my timeline real quick and I be thinking. Niggas weird. I really be thinking that sometimes. But today, I was thinking something different. I was thinking about, the people that cry in videos. I've never understood that. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I know I'm not even trying to be funny, but why you record yourselves crying in videos and then post them on Al Gore's internet? Or is it Beyonce's internet? My bad. But why? I never understood it. If you're sad, why are you going to record yourself? Why set up a camera just to record yourself crying? That's not good for your health. That's not good for your self-care. It's not good for maybe it's good for your image. Maybe you get a couple likes, people's sympathy, and then they start buying your product. But is it really worth your soul? Is it really worth that much? It's not to me, man. I feel like you can be you and win. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking too much. Maybe I really don't know. I'm just a talker. I'm just a nigga with a podcast. And I say things that I feel, and I don't know if I'm right or wrong. It's just an opinion. But I don't know, man. I be thinking.
Good afternoon. I have been deep in thought about a lot of what I see online as it pertains to past and current relationships and how a lot of people have such strong yet negative opinions about perhaps going back to old work, as some people would say. um, and I find it to be limiting when you express feelings like that just because you were feeling some type of way in that moment, as opposed to looking at the bigger picture and how the two of you coexisted, how you flourished as an individual as well as the other person. Because sometimes we need time away from the one we care about in order to appreciate it and them, it being the relationship and them. And it's like, it's not always because of a mistake being made. It's just sometimes the timing is off. And instead of saying never, just be open to the possibility, because sometimes the second or even the third time's a charm. But not just to be going back to the convenient ones because they're familiar to you, because familiarity breeds contempt in a lot of situations. And then you find yourself stressed out and miserable because you keep going back to something that's really not working for you or the other person. And then you're left with wasted time and opportunity. So I say move backwards wisely. Because not everybody deserves a second or a third chance, but for the ones who do, consider it and appreciate it for what it is, was, and or could be, and keep it moving.
If you can see something in your head, you can achieve it. I don't think people get that. But if you can see something in your head, you can make it tangible. You can eventually touch it. And that's what the law of attraction is. That's what manifestation is. If you can see it in your brain, then it's something you can actually get. You just got to put the work in, you know? People think manifestation is something like where you could just magically just lay on your bed and be like, you know what? I want $1 million. Then you close your eyes and you wake up and there's $1 million laying there. It usually don't happen like that. You gotta have like $1 million hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can manifest anything you want. You know, you might not realize what you're manifesting or how the universe is working to make your manifestations come true. But it's possible that you can manifest anything you want, and I'm gonna tell you how. All right? It hasn't always been the greatest life for me, you know, and I didn't understand about manifestation until I was late in the game. Probably like 2 years ago, I learned about it. But ever since I learned about it, it's been a game changer because it helps. It helps with so many different things. It helps with positive thinking, and it helps your outlook on life. Because a lot of people sit there and they think to themselves, you know, my life sucks. My life sucks. Cool. I understand your life fucking sucks. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it right now. But then there is something you can do about it later. Work towards changing your life. Manifest the life you want. So if you sit at home, you know, and you got nothing to do, you got no job, you got nothing, think about the type of jobs you want. Think about the life you want to live. Don't think about the life you're living that you hate. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not gonna work. But that also ties into the law of attraction, because people don't get that the law of attraction isn't gonna tell you to well, I take that back. The law of attraction tells you whatever you think, you will get. So if you sit in your head consistently and you think, oh, you know, my life is trash, I'm never going to have this, I'm never going to have that, I'm never going to have this, I'm never going to have that, then I'm going to promise you something. You ain't never going to have this and you ain't never going to have that. That thought process, that mindset is what's going to keep you where you at. Like that mindset of you not expecting anything good out of your life is going to leave you with nothing but bad in your life. If you thinking that everybody's trying to play you, then 9 times out of 10 you will be played. That's just how it is. That's just how law of attraction works. Some people get so defensive in life that they uh they sit and fester thoughts in their head that ain't even true. You know why? Because they can't think of anything positive. They just so negative of people, and their energy is so negative that they can't even attract anything good in their life, and then they wonder why their whole life is shitty. Yeah, something good might happen once in a while because you know it's law of attraction. You probably was thinking positive for the moment, but you can't manifest nothing long term if you're only thinking positive until you get the things that you want. Till you knock out one goal and then you think about, oh man, still got a whole little steep hill to climb. Yeah, you got a clear steep hill to climb, but nigga, you already made it this far. Keep going. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people got the law of attraction really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like literally a lot of people will sit here every day of their life and talk about, let's talk about men for instance. People think you can't manifest love, but it's so fucking possible to manifest love. I've done it, but you sit there and you talk to yourself like, oh, men ain't shit. I hate niggas. Black men are this. Black men are that. Fuck white men. Fuck Spanish men. Fuck all men. Fuck women too. Because hey, there's those men out there and those women out there who hate women too. So yeah. So fuck them all, right? Let's keep that thought right now. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Now, how is that gonna ever bring you a good situation if all you think about is, yo, damn, this niggas cheat, niggas cheat, niggas cheat, niggas cheat, niggas cheat, niggas cheat, niggas broke, niggas broke, niggas broke. Sound like a song. Sound like the body yaddy yaddy. Oh, I hate that fucking song. But yeah, truthfully, yeah. Like, how could you manifest anything if your thoughts is on this nigga's cheater, this nigga's broke, this nigga don't love me, this nigga don't care about me, this chick don't love me, this chick is cheating on me, this chick only want me for my money. How could you ever find the thing that you want if you're spending most of your time thinking about shit like that? It's just not gonna work out for you. You gotta think about how, damn, I deserve to have a good man, or I deserve to have a good woman. I deserve to have a loyal man. I deserve to have a loyal woman. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be loved. Period. Much. Think about that. Don't think about, oh, I can't find a good person. Because you thinking about you can't find a good person, you ain't gonna find a good person. It's like affirmations go. You gotta really trick yourself into believing that this shit is real. Like you may hate yourself. You may hate yourself, but if you tell your mind that you love yourself so much, you actually believe it. You believe it, and then you actually start loving yourself the way you're supposed to be loving yourself, the way properly. You know what I'm saying? It's possible to be the best you can be and love yourself unconditionally. It is possible to have everything in the world that you want. This universe was made to give everybody what they want. I understand, like even as black people, we sit here and think about our oppressors too much. Fuck them. They ain't thinking about us. They oppressed us already. They already put us in the bottom. Now what are you gonna do? Stay there, or you gonna think your way out? How you gonna get out? Fuck your oppressors, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. They did us dirty. But now it's like, okay, we can make it out. We've seen it. There's people out here in this world who have made it out. Whether either by playing basketball, whether about shooting hoops, whether finishing school, whether rapping on the microphone, whether being creative in some sort of way. Some people as doctors, some people are NASA, some people as presidents, politicians, but they made it out because they didn't give up. They put their mind to something and they went at it until they got it. Manifesting doesn't come without work. You gotta work in order to manifest the things you want. Like I wanted a podcast where I have a good listenership, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I'll get sponsors and stuff like that. And I know I'm going to get sponsors, you know what I'm saying? I sit here every day though, and I consistently build a habit. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, to be honest with you, as much as it's hard work to keep coming up with a podcast idea every day, I still figure it out. I still make it happen. I still make it work. Now I'm finding all different ways to try and share my content in different places because this is what I want. A lot of people don't want this. A lot of people just want the glitz and the glory of it. A lot of people don't want this, the hard work. They don't want the hard work. They just want the results. And if that's what you want to manifest, then it ain't for you. Just sit back, lay back, and be pretty if that's the case. Sit back, lay back, be handsome. Shove some dick in some women or, throw that wop on somebody and get what you need to get. But if you about getting stuff for yourself and building something from the ground up and seeing the fruits of your labor, I'm telling you, manifesting is it. Think. Just think. Just think your way out of your situation, but don't just think. Think about what you want. Go about trying to get what you want, and then put the work in to get what you want. And I promise you, you will have everything you want. There's nothing in this world you cannot have if you just put the work in and keep your positive thoughts going. I know people's like, oh, fuck being positive, being positive is corny. Being positive is corny sometimes. There's sometimes you just don't want to be positive. It's just like, fuck it. I'm going to let this sink in. And cool, it's okay to let shit sink in. It's not okay, though, to let it fester long term. It's okay to sit there and be like, you know what, today it's fucked up. But guess what? Tomorrow's going to be better. So when you notice tomorrow's going to be better, why would you sit there and let the rest of the day fester? If you think 2020 is going to be a great year, 2021 is going to be a great year, why would you even spend the rest of 2020 being negative? No, start working towards your 2021 so that your 2021 to be great. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thought process. You guys could do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a person. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I ask God for the words, and God's give me the words. I know. Be like, God give you the words, and you be cursing, man. Mind your business, okay? Me and God got a thing going. We got a good thing going, so mind your business. With that being said, like I said, law of attraction, man. Practice it every day. Practice it daily. Think about it. Do it with little things. Wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I know there's going to be coffee made, or I know there's going to be enough creamer today. Even if you know there's going to be creamer there, but just the fact, some days there might not be no creamer and your whole day is ruined because there's no creamer. So always never think that it's not creamer. Never think that it's not going to be hot water in the shower when you get in the shower. And you'll see that how many times you get in the shower, there's going to be hot water. Never think about the traffic that's going to be there on the way to work. If you know there's going to be traffic, don't think about the traffic. Just know that you're going to get to work on time, and you'll start doing things to get to work on time. I promise you. You might start seeing those green lights down the road, and you just be like, damn, I never seen this many greens. I never had this many greens. You driving for 20 minutes, and you be like, damn, I had a green every road. That's the law of attraction. But it's just a thought. It's just something I just wanted to share with you guys. Law of attraction is real. Manifestation is real. Whether you believe it or not, I'm here to tell you it is real, and it's possible you can get everything you want in your life. Just believe. That was an awesome show today. Once again, I'd like to thank Charlene Howell. She'll be here frequently with her musing segment, where she'll be talking about her thoughts, what's on her brain. So we're definitely going to welcome her every time she decides to, drop in and share her thoughts with us. So I like to appreciate her for, always coming through and sharing her insight on life. As well as I want to thank you guys, the listeners, for continuously coming back and supporting me. I appreciate you guys so much, so much, and I'm thankful for you guys. Today's episode, like I said, was about the law of attraction. So if you're one of those people out here who, who think too much, who overthink, don't overthink a good situation until to the point where you're thinking about all the bad things that can happen in that situation. Think about all the good things that can happen in that situation, because people tend to forget that they deserve good things. You know, they deserve to be happy. They deserve to have great things. So with that being said, the law of attraction is important. Make sure you guys practice that every day. Think positive thoughts. Think about what you want and not about what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? And that way you can have everything that you need, everything that you want in your life, and you can manifest your goals. I didn't really get to touch on the intuition today, but we're definitely going to touch on that soon on one of these episodes. Tomorrow's podcast, though, you know, it's a funny story that I went on that I want to tell. I lived in Omaha, Nebraska once before, and everybody's like, what, Nebraska? But yeah, I've actually lived in Omaha, Nebraska. It was a trip that helped me learn who I was and helped me better myself when I was a kid. So I definitely want to talk about that because you never know where you'll be when you actually need to change who you are. So with that being said, like, that's the episode for today. Once again, I want to thank Charlene Howell for coming through with her music segment. I also want to thank, like I said, you guys, the listeners. And with that being said, I'm Prez Remo. This is the Prez Remo Shows. Day 7? Yeah, day 7 of the 31 Days of Podcast. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow.